Hi, I'm Stian. I'm a blogger and a photographer, and I live on an eco estate where animals roam free and nature comes first. This is home to me, and this is where I do most of my cooking in the Veld. I love food that makes people smile, and my recipes are easy to make, better to eat. Welcome to the photographer's blog. What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning into another recipe vlog right here on the photographer's blog. It's that time of the year again. It's autumn, temperatures are dropping, and the Veld is slowly but surely changing from green to orange to a pale gold. We probably won't be getting any more rain until spring, but every season is beautiful in its own way. Today I'll be making a pink Lady Apple Crumble with buttery crumb and caramelized apples. Now this crumble was actually inspired by autumn, not in it that it represents autumn, but rather complements it. To the food processor, I'm adding 200 grams of all-purpose flour, 120 grams of caster sugar, and 150 grams of cold salted cube butter. I'll also be adding the zest of half a lemon. Now I'm using the food processor for the crumble, but if you're going to do this by hand, you want to use the tips of your fingers to rub the butter into the flour. However, you definitely do not want to overwork the batter or you'll end up with lumps. I'm going to pulse the mixture now until it represents coarse breadcrumbs. It's important that you make sure that you are using cold butter, or else it will turn into a dough. Alright, that's the crumb done. We'll move on to the apples now. Now I think what makes an apple crumble really special is balance. Balance between sweetness and tartness, and balance between the soft apples and the crunchy crumble. Now as mentioned, I'll be using pink ladies today because I think they provide the perfect balance between tartness and sweetness. But if you'll be using something like a top red or a royal gala that are both sweeter and softer in texture, you might want to reduce the amount of sugar and cooking time by 10 to 15 minutes. On the other hand, if you'll be using something like a Golden Delicious or a Granny Smith that are more tart and a bit firmer, you might want to add more sugar and increase the cooking time. To make the filling, I'll use 4 to 5 pink lady apples, which I will peel, core and cut into wedges. I'll keep them in water to prevent them from turning brown. Now while I peel the apples, let me show you around. I think this apple crumble with its warm spices is perfect for a cool morning with a cup of tea, or to end off a dinner party with a cup of coffee. Whenever I can't get my hand on pink ladies, I'll also use the yellow opal apple. They are equally delicious. Alright, I cut and peel all the apples and I've drained all the excess water. Now we can move on. To the apples I'll add 50 grams of brown sugar. Now you don't need a lot of sugar because these apples are quite sweet. I'll also add in 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. This is just to help the caramel thicken up. And I'll add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I'll add in the juice of half a lemon.
The thing with adding lemon juice is that it really makes the sweetness of the apples sing.
Next, I'll add in 1 tablespoon of water. Now it's the brown sugar and the water that will create the apple caramel. Alright, I'll give everything a good stir. I'll bake the crumble in a moderate oven, 160 degrees or so, until the apples and sugar has formed a perfect caramel. Alright, the apples are coated evenly. I'm going to bake the crumble in an oven-proof dish of 18 by 15 centimeters, and I'll start by adding the layer of apples. I'll use my spatula to ensure the apples are distributed evenly. And now, on with the crumb. Alright, I'm going to bake the crumble now for 40 to 45 minutes or until golden brown and a crumble has formed. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button.